Unasikiliza Madhare Radio.
The non-profit organization USAWA Agenda has launched the detailed 2021 Early Childhood Education report. The report majorly highlights on the aspect of understanding the whole child development in the context of informal urban settings in Nairobi. The particular event took place on Monday at the CDF offices in Mathare North Sub-County. The document was later on Tuesday taken to the people of Roma Ward within Nairobi County for evaluation.
Well, what we are doing, we are trying to do capacity building, and we are also trying to do sensitization in the community through our parents and also through the other stakeholders. We are also trying to teach our teachers, taking them back to learning institutions like colleges so that they get the right information, so that even as they are giving that information to the Kenyan child, they are giving the right thing. We are also trying to work with the government, with the Minister of Education. We are partnering with them to ensure that whatever is going to the Kenyan child, it is the right thing.
Unasikiliza Madhare Radio.
We are encouraging the community so much to bring their youth, especially those who are completing Form 4s, and also we are doing what we call advocacy, so that they can also take a teaching career as a profession, so that at least that one can increase the number of the teaching, so that we try to merge or to work on the margin between the 45 and above that is going to the public schools, so that we can also see that balance in all sectors of education.
Unasikiliza Madhare Radio.
So many challenges that we are facing, and especially in the urban centers, the institutions that are in the urban setups, because of the so many challenges infrastructure-wise, and again now that issue of the new curriculum being introduced, harmonizing two curriculums at the same time, it is also a challenge a little bit, because we have to keep on training, doing capacity buildings for the new recruits that are coming, but we are trying all means to ensure that we have harmonized everything. I would say, this one is like an ongoing process. It is not something that you can do like tomorrow and you edit up. Why? Because we employ teachers. Some of them, they move to other institutions. Some of them are absorbed by the government. So what do? If we get new recruits or new staff who were trained either previously at the 844 curriculum, we have again to start the process of training them on the CBC. So you see, it is something that is continuous. We are working on it every other day.
Unasikiliza Madhare Radio.
I would say there is no much challenge, though we have an issue with the dropout, school dropout, and especially in girls. Some girls are really dropping out because of the poverty margin level, and so you realize like there are some parents, like most now of the institutions that we are dealing with as ABET, we are dealing with vulnerables, we are dealing with orphans, we are dealing with the children from single parents families. And these children, they don't have access to some of the basic needs, and so some of them may drop along the way. Others, they are forced to get married early than before they complete the education. So there's that big challenge, but we are still working on it, and to see that we are able to achieve a lot, because one, we have a good number now going back to school. Previously, we were losing so many girls. They felt maybe they were neglected. And as you have heard one person talking about people who are differently abled, so they felt they are not considered. And the environment where we were operating, they felt it wasn't conducive. So I would say, as a chairperson of Kasarani and ABET, one of the leaders within the ABET fraternity, we are trying to work so hard to ensure that we curb all these challenges, to ensure each and every person is incorporated, and that especially our girl child is also considered so much. We bring them back to school, and we have seen a very good increase.
Unasikiliza Madhare Radio.
My last word to the caregivers is let them consider every child as a gift. Let them consider giving the right information. Let them consider every child accessing the quality and the basic education without any discrimination and without any intimidation from any corner of our community. And also to urge the Ministry of Education and other stakeholders in education at least to come, we combine efforts so that we try to see and to ensure that every child is not left out, that every child is also able and in a position to access education.
Unasikiliza Mathare Radio.
Reporting for Mathare FM, my name is Joel Masibo.
Unasikiliza Mathare Radio. Unasikiliza Mathare Radio. Unasikiliza Mathare Radio.